The world is changing rapidly, with power shifting from traditional centers to emerging economies. The BRICS countries are becoming major drivers of global growth, while the G7 countries are facing challenges to their dominance. In this video, we'll explore how Africa can profit from these global shifts and strategically reposition itself to its advantage. Welcome back to Real JeRi, where we explore the latest news and development projects in Africa and the world at large. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our videos. Part 1. Understanding the global shifts. The rise of the BRICS countries has been one of the most significant developments in the global economy in recent years. These countries have experienced rapid economic growth and have become major players in international trade and investment. However, their rise has not yet translated into the power to set the world political agenda. The lack of congruence between political and economic power in the global redistribution of power is a major theme in international relations. At the same time, the G7 countries are facing challenges to their dominance. The global financial crisis of 2008 to 2009 exposed weaknesses in their economic systems and led to a loss of confidence in their leadership. The rise of populism and nationalism has also undermined their ability to act collectively on global issues. Meanwhile, the USA remains a dominant player in the global economy, but its leadership is being challenged by the rise of China and other emerging powers. The dollar is still the world's reserve currency, but its dominance is being eroded by the rise of alternative currencies like the euro and the yuan. And as the global economic landscape continues to shift, the United States will need to adapt to these changes if it hopes to maintain its position as a global leader. Part 2. Africa's potential. Africa is well positioned to profit from these global shifts. The continent is home to some of the fastest growing economies in the world and has a young and rapidly growing population. It is rich in natural resources and has a strategic location at the crossroads of global trade routes. However, Africa also faces significant challenges. Many countries on the continent are still grappling with poverty, inequality, and conflict. Weak governance and corruption are also major obstacles to development. Despite these challenges, Africa has a lot of potential for growth. The continent has been experiencing shifts in the global economy, with countries like the BRICS and G7 nations taking center stage. These shifts have created opportunities for Africa to reposition itself strategically to its advantage. Part 3. Strategic repositioning. To profit from the global shifts and reposition itself strategically, Africa needs to take several steps. First, it needs to strengthen its governance and institutions. This means improving transparency, accountability, and the rule of law. It also means investing in education and human capital development to build a skilled workforce. Second, Africa needs to diversify its economies and reduce its dependence on natural resources. This means promoting industrialization and value-added production. It also means investing in infrastructure to improve connectivity within the continent and with the rest of the world. Third, Africa needs to deepen its integration with the global economy. This means negotiating favorable trade agreements with major partners like the BRICS countries and the G7 countries. It also means attracting foreign investment by creating a business-friendly environment and form beneficial alliances with other countries and regions. In addition to building partnerships with other countries and regions, Africa can also benefit from closer cooperation within the continent. This means deepening regional integration through initiatives like the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA. By working together, African countries can increase their bargaining power in negotiations with other partners. In conclusion, Africa has a unique opportunity to profit from the global shifts taking place amongst international giants like the BRICS and G7 countries. By strengthening its governance, diversifying its economies, and deepening its integration with the global economy, Africa can strategically reposition itself to its advantage. The future is bright for Africa if it can seize this opportunity. How do you think this global shifts will affect Africa, and how can Africa as a whole benefit from it? Mention it in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Real JeRi for more updates on Africa and the world at large. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.